Welcome to the Crazy Hat Chemist 2. So today we're doing another video in bonding. Bam! So today we're talking about the basics of polarity and molecule number 2. So which of the molecules are polar and which of them are not polar? So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw the Lewis dot structure. We're going to determine the dipole moment for each bond. We're going to determine the symmetry of the entire molecule, and from that dipole moment or dipole moments and the symmetry of the molecule, we're going to figure out whether this is polar or non-polar. Today we're going to be talking about CH3Cl, okay, chloromethane. All right, so carbon has an electronegativity of 2.5. That might be on your periodic table, or you might have to use a reference table. Hydrogen has a value of 2.1 and chlorine has a value of 3.0. Okay, so we're going to draw the molecular the dipole moment for each of these bonds. So there is the molecule, the Lewis dot structure of it, without the lone pairs on the chlorine. That's okay. I'm just looking at a basic structure here. Okay, and you should see that there's a large dipole moment right here. Okay, so the chlorine is more electronegative. That's why it has the tip of the arrow. The carbons are more electronegative than the hydrogens, therefore the arrow, and therefore the rest of those arrows there. So, in conclusion, you should see that this is a tetrahedral structure, okay? But CH3Cl is tetrahedral. It has a dipole moment for each bond that's been drawn, having an asymmetry in the overall molecular dipole, giving rise to a polar molecule. And right here is the molecular dipole that we're drawing here. Okay, so I want you to take a look at this molecule here. So this green thing is representing the chlorine. The white things here are representing the hydrogens. The black thing here is representing the carbon. The gray things are representing the bonds in between the atoms. Okay, and you should see that this molecule is asymmetric. Asymmetric, meaning that this side is different than this side. Doesn't matter how you turn it. This top end is different than this bottom end, i.e. this green thing, the chlorine, is most different than these hydrogens are. Doesn't matter how you turn it, okay? This end right over here is certainly different than over here. That makes the whole molecule asymmetric, and when it's asymmetric, it is polar. Okay, so take a look at that. That is the polarity. And I got a crazy hat for you. Actually, it's a typical hat for me. If you like that video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to see you next time for more polarity. Bye now.